All right, you guys, welcome back to the DM and Friends. I am DM Angelo, and today I'm digging into something that came out of Dragon Magazine back in the day. It's an article by Mike Beeman called 5 Keys to Success, and I've kind of renamed it the 5 Keys to DMing Success. But anyway, so the other day I was going through some of my Dragon magazines because I'm starting a series on NPC classes, old school ones from AD&D back in the Dragon magazines, which, I'll be putting out pretty shortly here. But anyways, I was going through it and I came across this article and I'm like, oh my God, this is a great article. And I want to share it with you guys, and I think it's super key to dungeon mastering success. And, before you guys all roll your eyes and you say, oh my God, another, listicle. No, this one I think really, really matters. And this one is old school DM advice, written when campaigns were expected to last for years, not just sessions. And what's wild is how much I think this advice still applies, and maybe even more today. So let's break it down. I'm going to talk about what it actually means at the table for us, and how you can use this to run a better campaign to not get burned out. So key number one. Okay, there's 5 keys that he outlines. So key number one, he states, is continuity. So stop running a string of random dungeons, right? So, and this one hits pretty hard for me. So continuity means your game isn't, just dungeon A, dungeon B, dungeon C. It means the whole world remembers what the players do. And, if the party, burns down the keep, people are going to talk about it. If they kill a bandit chief, someone's going to step into the vacuum, the power vacuum. If they go into a village and do stuff, the village isn't going to just magically reset afterward. There's going to be cause and effect there. So old school play was never about a disconnected series of set pieces, right? It was about cause and effect. And this is why Greyhawk works. This is why Hamlet works. This is why sandbox campaigns work. Players start to feel like they're living in a world, a real breathing, alive, world, and not just being dragged through content. And here's the truth: continuity makes your job easier as a DM, not harder. I've done a lot of videos on how to keep track of it and etc. But you don't have to invent new drama every week, right? You just follow the consequences and present them to the players, or they create the consequences. Anyways, so that's key number one. Key number two, character. Give the PCs a reason to care, right? So, and no, this is not about forcing big old backstories or trauma dumps. What Beeman, the author, says about this is your players need a focal point, right? So a goal, a relationship, a reason to keep going besides gold and XP, right? So that might be something like, like a mentor or a rival or a sworn enemy or a debt or a reputation, a destiny that they don't fully understand yet, right? So here's the important part though. You don't force this on them, okay? You offer hooks and you see what they grab, all right? Old school characters weren't written novels. They became interesting though, right? So if your campaign gives them nothing personal to latch onto, they'll drift. So when players care about their characters, they stop playing recklessly and they start playing thoughtfully and reactively. All right, so that's number two. So number three, competence. All right, this is a good one for DMs, right? Know the rules enough to keep the game moving, right? So, whoops, this one is going to sting some people, right? So competence. You don't need to know every single rule by heart, right? I mean, a lot of us do, and a lot of us don't. But you do need to understand the core mechanics of old school gaming. Make fair, fast rulings, done videos on this, and keep the game moving. Nothing nothing is going to kill momentum faster than hold on, let me look it up, or and 5 minutes later you find it, and that we know that the DMG is not super organized, but that takes time, and that's going to totally kill momentum. Players don't like that. If I'm a player, I don't like it. I don't like it as a DM. So I'll make a really quick ruling and then come back and verify later, or maybe have a player look at it while I'm continuing the game, stuff like that. But you old school DMs, understood something modern tables, I think, forget, and that's rulings over rules. Okay, make the call, be consistent, fix it later if you have to. Apologize to the table after the game when you find out that you totally screwed up. Whatever. Players are gonna forgive you for a wrong ruling. All right. Players know you're not perfect. All right. But they will not forgive boredom, and they're not going to stick around, right? So competence is also about confidence, you guys. And if you look unsure all the time, right, players are going to stop trusting your world. You're the referee. Blow the whistle and keep the game moving. All right. So here's key number 4. All right. He says creativity is key number 4. And, in parentheses, steal everything. Seriously, right? So Beeman straight up says it, steal ideas, all right? Books, movies, other campaigns, old modules, history. If it excites you, steal it. The trick isn't originality, it's enthusiasm. Players can tell when you're excited about something, right? So that energy transfers from you as the DM to the players. And here's the secret sauce. Once you steal it, make it your own, all right? Change names, change motivations, change outcomes. Creativity doesn't mean reinventing everything or everything from scratch. It means remixing things, until they fit your world. Gary did it. Everyone did it. I do it. Anyone who says otherwise is lying. So he also goes into, that was key number 4. So key number 5, right? The 5th and final key. And this is a big one, guys. Cooperation. The table, and I've done videos on this, the table matters more than the game, okay? Cooperation. Beeman says a few things here that are still dead on, right? So play in other games, learn from other DMs, consider co-DMing if it works for you. But the big one, only play with people you enjoy, right? Not tolerate, not endure, enjoy. Life's too short to run a campaign for people who suck the joy out of it, okay? D&D is a collaborative storytelling, not the DM versus the players, and not the players versus the DM. When the table works together, even bad situations, you guys, turn into good memories. When it doesn't, no amount of prep, you guys, is going to save your table. So in that aspect, protect the table. So those are the 5 keys to success, according to Mike Beeman, and I love it, and I think it goes a long way. So here's the takeaway from this, guys. These 5 keys: continuity, character, competence, creativity, and cooperation. They're not flashy. They're not algorithm bait. They're not trends. They are foundations. If your campaign is struggling, guys, chances are one of these is missing. Fix it, and everything else gets easier. This is why old school advice still matters, guys. It wasn't written for clicks, and it wasn't written for people who actually ran, one shots or so. It was written for people who actually ran long campaigns that lasted a lifetime or decades. If this helped you guys, hit like, hit subscribe, share it with another DM. I think this advice is mega. It's huge. Share it with another DM that wants, that needs to hear it, or wants to hear it, or is willing to hear it. As always, you guys, keep gaming, take care, and see you next time. Bye-bye.